everyone, it's Gardener Sydney back again. I am at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. School Garden today, and we are gonna do some planting. It's a little late in the season, it's mid-October, so I'm not sure how well these plants are gonna do. So we're gonna find out maybe which plants will do better, if the plants will have time to grow, but first, we need some space for them to grow in. So if you see all these little dots on the ground here, does anyone know what they might be? These are our ground cherries, but as you can see, our ground cherry plant is kind of done growing for the season. Its leaves are getting a little brown. I think it might be getting a bit too cold for it. So I am going to take it out to make some room to plant. I'm gonna try to rake up the husk cherries. It might be easier with hands. Sometimes our hands are our best garden tool. Now I'm gonna rake up the soil so it's all loose and nice for our seeds. So, I want to save about half of this bed for when we're planting garlic later. So I'm going to try planting some arugula. We'll see how fast arugula grows. Some beets, and I think some bok choy. So this is a hybrid pak choy, and we'll see if we can get any of them to sprout. So first I'm doing our beet seeds. These are them right here. I didn't want to press down on the soil too hard, but I know we're gonna get some rain later, so I just wanted it to be a little all set in place. Arugula seeds, so they're really tiny. And we're even finding some grubs, which is pretty cool. And finally, our pak choy, so all different seed sizes and shapes. Hey friends, I'm back in the garden. It's about a week after we planted these plants, so let's see if any were growing. First, looking at our beets. We're in this row. I don't see any little beets yet. Our arugula, I also don't think they have sprouted up yet, but our pak choy is alive and growing well. Do you see all those little plants? Let me get closer. Now, you can tell this is our pak choy because it's all in this row here. I'll show you some plants that I planted a little while ago. Here is what our beets should hopefully look like soon. This is some spinach. You can even see the little tiny spinach leaves. These little plants right here are gonna be our carrots. And then finally, our arugula is maybe starting to poke up. I see some really tiny ones. So we've seen some cool plants grown from seeds. Did you expect the pak choy to come up first? I don't know if I did. But now that they're growing and they're in the ground and we want them to do really well, I need to know what they need to live. What do they need to grow? So we talked a little bit about what living things need a couple weeks ago, but can you remind me now what living things need, and especially what our little plants here need? And then we'll take care of them and see them grow big and strong. All right, friends, that is our garden time for today, but I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.